Let's see. So now I am closing these all things, notepad and all those things. So now before using the jQuery, so I will show you how we can use the jQuery. So and afterwards I will show you how we can use the jQuery, how we can download or how we can use the jQuery in our project. We'll see. So I have Visual Studio with my place here. So I am having two files, main.html and main.js. Doesn't have any code. So I am writing here HTML. Okay. So this is our HTML. So one thing which I can do is, so for adding this jQuery, for example, let's say that here I will be having an h1. Okay. So this is it. Test or something like this I am writing here. Let's try to see the output here. We are able to see the output. Now for changing the text color to red using the jQuery, so what you will write here, you can write the script code. So first we will do it a plain JavaScript. So we can write type is equal to text class JavaScript. You can write it, and I am using the source in.js, and in the main.js. So what we can do here, so first we need to take the h1 element. H1 element only I have written, right? So document dot query selector I can use. So anything, get element by id or get elements by tag name also you can use it. So h1 only. Okay. So I am using the h1. In order to add this one, so what I can do, h1 element dot, we can use anything. So set attribute, display style dot display, like that also you can use it. The style dot color, like that also you use it. But I am using a style attribute. So style I can use color of red. I want to show you. So now this is the things which I have implemented. Now if I try to see the output, so now we are not able to see the output. So why? Because we know the issue that the DOM is, before loading the DOM only, we are trying to access the element. So that is the reason we are getting it as a null. So that is one thing. So one thing what we can do is, one option is we can place it, the script at the bottom, or otherwise we can use the differ. If I use the differ, after loading all the document, then this script file will be loaded. Then we can able to see red color. Or otherwise what we can do is, we have learned about the event listeners and all those things. And here I can write something like document dot add event listener. We have a method, something like we have an event DOM content loaded. So when the DOM is content is loaded, we can also use this one. When the DOM content is loaded, so execute this function. So execute this callback function. So now here if I try to write it, now if you see the output, so I can remove this differ. Yeah, everything is removed. And if you see this output, then also I'm able to see the output. So these are the different ways which we can write it. Now using the jQuery, how we can implement this one, let's try to see. So now for implementing this jQuery, first we need to add the library. Okay, we need to add the library. So there are different ways how we can add the library. First I will try to show you the easy method. So here you can see the download option, so which you can see here. So download the uncompressed, this one. So you will be able to download directly the file. If I click on this one, I will be able to download the directly file. Or otherwise we'll try to see using the npm afterwards. Bower is a long back, we are not using right now. So where is the CDN thing? It's not there about. They are using directly that one. So we'll try to see jQuery CDN. We can also use the CDN version also. Now I can use this one. So I can copy the script code, which right now I'm using here, CDN thing. And here I can place it at the top here. So before loading of our thing, I am using this code. So this is the file which has the jQuery. Now if you try to open this file, so this is the complete jQuery code. Okay, this is the complete jQuery code. So OpenJS Foundation, JavaScript library, the current version running at the time of this one is 3.6.1. So like this. So fine. So we have installed this one. So now we have added the jQuery. That's it. So that's it. So jQuery has been added into your project. Now in order to use the jQuery, what we can do is, so here we can remove this all code, or otherwise I can remove this. I will keep this one. So first when the DOM is loaded, so you can use a dollar function, a dollar, and you can write here anonymous. We'll try to see what is a dollar and all the things also. And here you can copy this one all. Okay, or otherwise using the jQuery, how can I write is dollar of h1, select this h1 element. So this line is finished. So we have selected the h1, and I am trying to add attribute dot attribute. So dot attr is the method present in the jQuery, and what is the attribute name? Style. And what is the thing I want to apply? Color of red. So there are also different methods. Just I am trying to show you the basic thing. So this all code is nothing but this code only. Okay, I can remove this all code. Now this one also does the same thing. For example, this time I will try to use green. Let's see what will happen. Now we are able to see it as a green color, but we implemented this one using the jQuery. So here we are able to see style is equal to color green. What we have did the entire, so in the behind the scenes jQuery will take care. Dollar of h1 means okay fine, I need to select this h1. So these are all CSS selectors only. We have learned about the different types of CSS selectors. The different types we have seen it, right? These are all the CSS selectors. We can use it here, and this is a method chaining. We can use it, and after getting this one element, we are applying this attribute, and this attribute in the behind the scenes it will convert it into set attribute, that method. So it will call the set attribute method only, and it will try to take this one attribute name and also the attribute. So this is how we can implement. And another way also what we can do it is in some articles and all those things you'll be able to see it. I don't know. So we can say that when the document is ready, so that is nothing but DOM content loaded. When the document is ready, so execute the function we will be using to say. So like this also some people will be able to see. Instead of using $of function, instead of removing this one all, when the document is ready, when the document is completed, document means nothing but this is all the document is ready, then execute this callback function. So then also this one also works. For example, if I try to change it to yellow, so this one is converted yellow without any problem. So that is this is the basic syntax of this jQuery. So now we have understood how we can use the jQuery and how the basic syntax of the jQuery we have seen it. Now what I want to tell you is we have used this jQuery, right? So this is a CDN way of using this jQuery. Okay, this is a CDN way of, this is nothing but a CDN way. There are normally so many different ways we can use the jQuery. For example, let's say that if you open this jQuery website, okay, when I try to, for example, let's say that, let's go on to the home page of this jQuery, jQuery.com. When I click on this download, they are saying that here download the compressed version. Okay, download the compressed version, download the uncompressed version. This is the production mode, this is the development mode. So right now I'll download this development mode. So here you'll be able to see this one, right? So one thing what we'll be trying to do is I will try to save this file, and I will go to here something like in the projects, in the batch 2. So this is the jQuery, and here I can save this file. So I'm able to save this file. If you go here, so here I'm able to see jQuery 3.6.1, and instead of using this one, so this is a common method which all people knows. So source is equal to, so I can give this path, that's it. So now then also this jQuery works without any problem. So then also this jQuery works. If you try to see here, this jQuery we are trying to download it from our local. So this is our local copy. And another one is instead of keeping our local copy, so tomorrow if any version is increased, means again I need to download it, and again I need to replace it with this one. So instead of that one, we can use another representation, that is nothing but an here. So this is CDN. So now this file will be hosted in the jQuery servers, and you can make of this one JS file. So tomorrow any version increases means I can simply change it to 3.6.2, or otherwise tomorrow if it changes means 4.0.0, I can use it directly like this. So whatever the version you want to use it, you can use it directly by changing this one. For example, for some reasons I want to use the old version, something like 2.6.1, then also it will work without any problem. I think this 2.2 is not there, I think. So you can change it to some other I don't know the version exactly. Let's say 2.0.1. Maybe the code will exist, I think. Yeah, so this one is having 2.0.1. So now if I try to see, so for because of some code and all those things, so now the code which we have written, but maybe it is not working, I think. So in the 2.0.1. So just I want to tell you. So this is also one of the easiest way which we can use it. So like this version changes, we can do it very easily. But the CDN will have some problems like CORS issue. CORS issue means cross browser compatibility issues we'll be having. So that is another concept. So CDNs can cause CORS issue. Why? Because we are trying to access another domain in our domain. So our domain and another domain servers are different. Sometimes servers, the code.jquery.com, the other server may prevent the access of using their third party, their files or something like that. So they will not allow us. The servers will be having some CORS issue. So instead of using this one, somehow we need to manage the dependency. So the dependency means this application is dependent on the jQuery. So that is one reason. So now we need to manage the jQuery dependency. So for this one, we can use the another implementation that is nothing but an npm. So we'll try to use this one using the npm. So there are different ways. So I will try to tell you about this npm. So most probably in the front-end development or in other languages also, we will be using the dependency manager. According to the languages and all those things, they have their own dependency manager. So we'll try to learn about the npm now.